Hey everyone, Shalom. Justin MS Doxa is my name. I believe that this is the day the Lord has made. I just want to encourage you and I just want to revitalize your spirit and boost your spirit. While in the place of prayer, the Lord spoke to me. Twice He spoke, once have I heard Him. And He gave me a revelatory experience in the book of 1 Samuel, chapter number 19, the verse of 22. The Bible says, then he also went to Ramah and came to the great well that is at Seku. So he asked and said, where are Samuel and David? And someone said, indeed they are at Naioth in Ramah. So he went there to Naioth in Ramah. Then the Spirit of God was upon him. The verse of 22 to 24, to jump the story short, he also stripped off his clothes and prophesied before Samuel in like manner, and lay down naked all that day, all that night. Therefore they say, he saw also a prophet. He saw also a prophet. I want to talk about the message that I've captioned, taking an advantage of current mantles. Taking an advantage of the current mantles. You got to have to understand one thing, that we are privileged in these strategic times where we are in these times where we have seen great men of God, such as Apostle Joshua Selman, the great apostle of Jesus Christ, such as Apostle Mike Orokpo, such as Prophet Kelvin. Now, do we need to wait for them to die? No, we don't need to wait for them to die. By the reason of us being in their generation and time, we can take advantage of their mantles. How do we take an advantage of the mantles? You need to understand one thing, that the spiritual world is more real than the physical world. In the physical world, we meet with a lot of spirits which we don't see with our own naked eyes. Now, if we have the spiritual world, then we have also the physical world. The same way we interact with men, the same way we meet men physically, it is the same way you can meet the spirit of a man in the spirit. So we don't need to wait for them to die for us to take an advantage of their mantles. We can take advantage of their mantles while they're still alive. How do we take advantage of their mantles? By tuning in into their spirit, in the frequencies of the prophetic, and tapping into their spirit. This is the reason why, if you're a man of God and you're a code of God, you realize that the men of God you have never met in person, but yet you dream of them. What are you doing? You are taking an advantage of their mantles. You are participating in their mantles. What a privilege we are. How wonderful it is to be in a generation such as like this. I believe that the time to come, we will enjoy grace. We don't need to wait for a man to die for us to participate in ancient matters, but we can also participate in them while they are still alive. And after that, now you realize that what you are not able to do, you do it. Listen to the story I've read in the Bible. Saul was neither a prophet. Saul was just a man, and yet, because of that, when he went to a camp, because of the atmosphere, Saul was able to prophesy. To the extent people started asking questions, is Saul also a prophet? He saw also a prophet. Saul took an advantage of the mantles upon Samuel and other group of prophets. I pray for you in this month of December, before we wind up strategically, may God help you to tap in the mantles of men of God, the living generals who are still alive. I pray for you in this month of December, before we wind up this year, may God make it so easy to fine-tune and to tune in into the frequencies of the great generals who are still alive. In Jesus Christ's mighty name. Prophet Justin MS Doxa is my name. I love you all. Believe me, your life is not going to remain the same. Your life has been metamorphosed. May God bless you. Shalom.